Friends, these soldiers paid the ultimate price. Yehuda Dror Yahalom. This is a lookout in his honor. They fall in battle. But right now, we're going to continue to give everything. Operation Strength and Sword is expanding right now alongside a wide-scale evacuation of Gazans from the combat areas to go to the safe zones. Who does this? We're doing it. We're saying go to the safe zones. We're going to finish this. We're going to finish this right. And large areas will come under the jurisdiction of the IDF. And we're actually approaching the Gazans and we're saying, friend, we want you to tell us where the hostages are. You must act now. You must attack Hamas. Turn against Hamas. It's the only way to end the war. It's the only way to end this whole thing. And even Hamas is right now reporting that the pressure cooker is really working. And they're feeling the strain. They're feeling the stress. They told the Al-Sharq Al-Aswat newspaper, the Saudi newspaper, and they said that they're having trouble maintaining control of Gaza because Israel's putting the squeeze on them. Good. I'm so glad to hear that. And they're hiding. They're in hiding. They can't do the terror they used to do as well right now. And they broke the ceasefire. And now we're going to finish this. And officials are claiming that Hamas remains strong and unified, but I think that they're in retreat mode almost. I mean, I know they still have some tricks up their sleeve. I know they still have quite a lot of weapons and explosives and everything. They still have quite a few key figures, which we haven't taken out yet. But the time is now to see this through. In the United States, we're seeing a real house cleaning. You know,
throw it! Don't throw it like that!
And a Charlie Kirk logo. And he says, where is Palestine? Can you tell me where Palestine is? Such a simple, very right? And is that the Palestinians, the Arab refugees from 1948, or that they caused it? They started there in Jordan, they were in Gaza, the ones that are in Samaria, that are in Syria, that are in Lebanon, or where? You know, the ones that are around the world. Where's Palestine? Israel's security issue, terrorism threat assessment, he's saying, be alert, be careful, don't fire. There are rising attacks and hate crimes and targeting, specific targeting of Jewish people who've defended and continue to defend Israel and the Defense Force. And right now, we're continuing to defend. Israeli Air Force eliminated a Hezbollah operative in an airstrike, according to assessments, who was directing Hamas operatives in Lebanon. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Hamas, Hezbollah, they're working together under the octopus arms of Iran. It's all coming to a head. And, they just shot 2 rockets from Lebanon recently. And I guess they were Palestinians. They weren't the Lebanese army. I don't even know if they were Hezbollah. But these protests in Gaza are just getting stronger and stronger. And I'm officially saying I was very skeptical. Still am, but I think that they're real. I'm thinking that they're openly criticizing Hamas, which is once unthinkable. People would get tortured and killed for saying a thing against the evil Hamas oppressive regime of terror that kills their own people, that robs their own people. And now October 7th, they see that Hamas brought all this destruction on them. They see that Hamas steals from them. They see the truth. And so there's this waves of protests marking a kind of separation. This is new between some Gazans and Hamas. And we want that to grow and increase. And so we need to see this through. Populations in Gaza and Lebanon are realizing that cost of terrorism is too much to bear. And that they can't govern anyway. These terrorists don't know how to govern anything. They just know how to burn things down. And so really they may face assassinations from the very people, people that they're also terrorizing. They're not just terrorizing Jews, they're terrorizing their own people. And so it could be a real pragmatic shift from just total jihadism, extremism, and maybe there's a chance to see something develop here. At the same time, the USS Carl Vinson, a formidable U.S. aircraft carrier, is on its way to the Middle East. It'll be here in 10-15 days, and it is exciting. Psalms 108:13 says, "With God we will do valiantly, and it is He who will tread down our foes." Friends, pray for the full and complete success of Operation Strength and Sword. This Passover, that's right, in just a few days, we're hosting an IDF appreciation event, and boy, do they need it. This war has continued on much longer than anyone expected. We're burying loved ones. I know it as a sergeant major. Friends, we want to offer this free of charge to these soldiers. That's why we want to offer you the opportunity to sew in right now and give them that rejuvenation they need. This is not over, but we can stand in the gap for them right now. Please do it.